Welcome back to Bourbon Country Reacts.
Sorry, we were perplexed by technical issues.
We were having technical difficulties.
That's because you don't consort with that robot race.
Like bacon sorting with no robot race.
So this is Keith, the music guy. And I'm Dustin.
Ding, 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 ding.
What?
None.
I'm the bourbon guy. We got a bourbon bribe.
Yeah. And we have a really interesting bourbon bribe. Steve every now and then outdoes himself.
He did it again. Y'all have probably seen a box similar to this before on the channel.
Yeah, but this is different.
Look how pretty it is. It's really pretty. All right, so we got a design. Hello.
Open the door.
Oh,
It's got a card in it.
does it?
Yeah. To Keith and Dustin.
This did not happen last time, and I have not opened this box yet until just now. So you want to do that while I do this?
It's actually sealed.
Okay. So this is another designer dram that Steve sent us. Keith got the last one, and Steven was nice enough to send me one. So thank you, Steven. It's got that fancy silk ribbon there again.
This has the...
the card in it.
yeah. So these are the...
Tasting, or
Yeah.
blending recipe. What's all that?
And there's a note from Steve on the back talking about he got a different blend, and we'll see if he knocked it out of the park this time like he did last time.
He didn't have a song on there, right? We took a song from his list.
Yeah, I don't see a song.
Okay, let me look at it real quick. 'Cause this is kind of a special bottle.
Wait, what? Maybe that is a song. What's that on the bottom?
He said he'll think about a song choice. Well, so Steven, I'm going to take one from your list with a star by it. So that's one of his important ones.
Yeah.
He sent us a list of songs because he sent us so many.
So many
bribes.
bottles, we just...
So we'll get into what's in the bottle. I will tell you it's at 94 proof.
Okay.
So we're sitting at 94 proof. What song did I pick out of the list?
George Strait, The Weight of the Badge.
The Weight of the Badge.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm assuming this one's going to be about law enforcement of some sort. Let's check it out.
What?
It doesn't go glug glug. It goes pink, 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 pink.
Pink, 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 pink.
Yeah.
It's a fancy decanter.
Secure! Hit!
You have people that are going out and doing a job to defend their communities. And you know in the back of the mind of every one of those officers, one of them might not be going home. And I have seen throughout my career, I have seen it here locally, where a police officer didn't go home. They kissed their loved ones goodbye, and that was the last time they saw them. And sometimes I don't think we realize the impact that this job has had on our families, let alone ourselves. That's a heavy weight. That's a heavy weight of the badge.
It's gonna be a long one, another graveyard shift, as he says goodbye to his wife and kids. It's been his life, just like his dad's, driving away under the weight of the badge. He's seen it all in his 15 years, watching our backs, facing our fears. Lord knows it ain't no easy task, keeping us safe under the weight of the badge. He swore that oath to protect and serve, pours his heart and soul into both those words. He lays his life on the line, and the line he walks is razor fine.
Every time he goes, I'm always like, call me or text me when you leave, because I just want to make sure he's okay, because I know that it's a possibility that he may not be sometime. That's the biggest weight, and I feel like a lot of times when he leaves and I give him a hug and a kiss goodbye, I always hold on to him for an extra couple seconds, just because.
He said, I'm gonna be alright, there's just sometimes you gotta fight, and the truth is nothing truer could be said. I do it for us, and I do it for them, and I ain't gonna buckle under the weight of the badge.
So for me, the weight of the badge is the weight of the pager. When the tones go off, the emergency comes in and you're going.
And at the end of the day, when we get done with our careers, we go back home to our families. Well, who are we returning back to their families?
But you still have to leave and go home and take that badge off. But after you've had a long day at work, your heart is still heavy because of what you've seen.
When you say the weight of the badge, the weight of the shield, I was holding a conversation the other night. We were on standby at a firehouse and talking with the chief in another department, and we were talking about seeing. I'm going.
Of the badge, and he ain't gonna buckle under the weight of the badge. No, he ain't gonna buckle under the weight of the badge.
It's a sense of service, really. That weight is a sense of service to the people. I'm very, very hopeful, and I'm an optimist. I think most of us are optimists in this job, because really we want to do what's right and what's good for the people. And stumble and fall, just get up, dust yourself off, and you keep moving, because that's what life's about, isn't it?
Yeah. That's what I try to do.
You know, the weight of the badge, because it's really not that heavy until you put it on. And then for those guys, it's gotta be incredibly heavy.
Look, this is the teenager. This is the teenager right here.
I'm blessed enough to, have two incredible daughters that they're beyond their years.
When that uniform comes off, what do I have? I have my family.
Right about now, we're gonna go outside and show you what is my pride and joy.
One of my collar ornaments that came off one of my original uniforms, and I would like to have George Strait have that as a token of my thank you for doing this the song Weight of the Badge. And also a miniature replica of my badge that's, like I said, it's small, but it's heavy.
Powerful song, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's interesting. A lot of people take for granted the folks that we have in our service, right? From first responders to Andrea makes a big deal about nurses, right? Because she is one, right? It's what a lot of people forget is those people are people. When they go back home, they got families.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a deep song. George did a good job singing it.
Yeah, I thought the interviews were interesting too. So it's interesting to hear people kind of give firsthand views on things. That was probably my, like, so I will typically around Memorial Day or Veterans Day, one or both, kind of watch the Band of Brothers series again.
Yeah.
And most powerful parts of that series are not the combat footage, The most powerful parts are the beginnings and the ends when they're sitting down and interviewing those guys.
Yeah. You're the real guys.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Can't that yeah, you're just yes.
And there's
the movie
some of that in this song.
Yes. Yeah. Which it makes it powerful. The very beginning the I think it was a police chief talked about, losing folks on his watch, right? And I think probably one of the closest to home to me literally was in my neighborhood, right? We had an officer in the neighborhood who was responding to an accident. Car was flipped over. The driver that he was trying to save shot and killed him. Like, what?
Oh yeah, it happens.
Yeah, so it's real. But you're right. The interviews are powerful.
Mm.
So, did Steven get it right again?
I think Steven did a pretty damn good job.
Steven, you did a damn good job again. Holy shit, man. This is good.
I'm going to try to break it down, but it's so damn complex.
First of all, 94 proof. It doesn't taste much over 80. There's a little bit of burn towards the back, but it's pleasant.
So I get it's almost a citrus up front, but not quite.
Yeah. Almost like peel. Because it's not like a sweet citrus, right?
No. Rolls into this delicious bitter oak. And then a little pepper on the finish. But there's more going on there than I can describe.
There's a caramel that flows through the entire palate.
Yeah, that's there.
It's soft. Right? It's like a soft caramel.
It feels like that contributes to the smoothness.
Absolutely.
Because this is smooth.
It's literally like you can taste smooth. Almost like a candy. It's like a bourbon candy.
This is so complex.
So here's why. It's 20. I think this is more complex than the bottle you had.
It is.
I don't remember there being that many ingredients on yours.
It was similar, yeah.
So we got 20% pure bourbon.
Okay.
25% rye bourbon.
That's that pepper I'm getting.
5% wheated.
That's the sweetness.
25% barley rye.
Maybe those are the kind of... It's not quite floral. It's not floral, but...
I know what you mean, though. Yeah, it's hard to describe. And then 25% pure rye.
Okay, so
a quarter of it is that pepper.
Yeah. And the raw pepper,
kind of 50%.
Raw pepper is there.
Yeah.
It's very prominent in the finish. It's not prominent at all up front. You just don't. You can't taste the rye up front.
But it is in the nose.
It's there in the nose too.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You get a floral, citrusy
Yep.
rye nose. God, that is good. So I got to read you the bottle. Steven, you're funny. BCR endorsed. 2022. Another unique blend by Steve. He says Steve on here. Damn. Come on. Steven, really?
What?
Contains live chicken, weed eater gas, onions, and dust. I see what you did there.
That's great.
That's great. On the bottle. I don't know if y'all will be able to see it. Probably not.
Washed out.
There you go. It's all right there. I didn't make that up. Steven did. Thank you, Steve. That's pretty cool. That's really cool. Huh.
What?
So Designer Dram is brand new-ish. I mean, they're only 2 years old. 2020. During the height of the Big C.
Hey.
Yeah.
Think they've got a good thing going there.
That's smart. They're smart.
Very smart.
Feel that card.
Oh, it's heavy stock, man.
But it's like...
Yeah, it's heavy. It's gloss. High gloss, heavy stock.
Super smooth.
They did not skimp
on anything.
The card. No.
Not on anything. Thank you, Steven. This is awesome.
Yep, and that's Dustin's bottle. So, yeah, hey guys, if you enjoyed this video, give us a like. Go ahead and subscribe. Drop down in the comments. Tell us what songs we need to check out. What North American whiskeys we need to check out. If you want to propel your song request to the front of our rather extensive list, we always say this, be similar to Steven, because you can't be like Steven. Be similar to Steven and send us a bottle, and we'll propel your song to the front of our line. So,
Well, Well,
it at least goes ahead of the votes.
It's in the queue.
Yeah. So, all right. Till next time, guys.
We'll see you.